Hi.
Good. You're here. Spotted those dogs? Not far off? Things are about to get fun around here.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Of course. What's up?
I just wanted to say that this, the two of us working together like this, well, it's been a damn good time. I left Nuka World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. Seems like I didn't need to worry in the least. No question you know how to take care of yourself, which is more than I can say for most. But damn, if you don't have fun doing it, and more than that, I know you got my back. I can trust you. I can't say that about anybody else.
You're damn right I've got your back.
I know you do, boss. And that means something, coming from you. Really does. You know, I made some bad calls when I was younger. I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that early on, I was a little starry-eyed. First gang took me in when I was 16. Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle, only they weren't using it as best they could. Me being new and young, I didn't know enough to keep my mouth shut. Started making suggestions about how to improve things.
So what happened?
Well, eventually the boss approaches me. Connor, his name was. I don't remember what stupid-ass name he used back then. The Harvester or something. It was never as intimidating as he thought it was. Laughable almost. Anyway, at first I think he's pissed, like I'm undermining his authority, but he actually listens to me. He takes my advice.
He would have been crazy to ignore you.
Yeah, I think he knew that. So here I am, this teenage punk who's got the ear of what seems like the most powerful guy around. I'm on top of the damn world. Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plans, telling me how much he trusts me. Can't lie, it all went to my head. After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we come up with this plan to make peace with a rival gang. We work the whole thing out in secret, where we meet on neutral ground, who does the negotiating, and what happens if shit goes south. I was more than happy to take point on negotiating, with 3 of our biggest guys to back me up in case no one took me seriously.
Next, you're gonna tell me something went horribly wrong.
Yep. All depends on your perspective, I suppose. About an hour in, they're just starting to come around and realize the deal is in their best interest. And then, I hear it. Gunfire and explosions. Lots of both. At first I'm thinking, oh shit, something went wrong. Connor's gonna have to bail us out. But the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize what's happening. The fucker set me up, and I fell for it. See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information I was good for. Have me around for much longer, I'd be a threat to his position. So he used us as a diversion, something to keep the other gang's attention while he and his men ambushed them. He gets their stuff, and I just happen to die in the crossfire. Perfect day for him.
Gotta be honest, That was a pretty smart move on his part.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. It was more than I thought he could come up with on his own. Or maybe I just didn't think he'd stoop that low. I find myself on the other side of this whole thing. Messed up, but alive. I can't go back. The one guy I thought I could trust tried to get me killed. Thought about going in shooting, but that was just anger, revenge talking. And I knew where that would end up. So I moved on. Promised myself I was never gonna be that stupid again. Was never gonna trust anyone to do anything but look out for themselves.
Hey. You did what you had to do. No one can blame you for that.
Like I said, boss, I don't regret the choices I made. Ever since that day, I ain't trusted nobody. At least not beyond how useful they can be to me. You, though, you're the real deal. I finally found somebody worth fighting with. Something worth fighting for. I don't mean to make it weird or nothing. I'm just saying, this is a real good thing we've got going here.
There's nothing weird about it, Gage. I've been thinking about it a lot too, and I want us to be together.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Oh, come on, boss. You wouldn't want nothing to do with me, not with the fucked up life I've had?
We're more than just a good team, Gage. You know it. And I know it.
Yeah, I guess we are. I gotta tell you, this wasn't really how I was thinking this little talk was gonna go. I ain't gonna go all sappy on you, but damn, boss, you are something else. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I found a piece of me I didn't know I was missing. I don't know what happens next, but hell, ain't nobody I'd rather have with me.
Hey, Shank.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. that they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, then I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time you just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. So, there anything?
Nothing for now.
All right.
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka-Cola. What was wrong with them?
You want something from the operators? You need to start handing over some orders.
You got some kind of death wish? Oh, it's you.
Or a
You'd have
sheep,
to put
or
you
a
in your
wolf.
place.
Who the
Just
alphas
like
are.
you earned it.
Runs with wolves.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
The key to sitting on top is following the rules when you have to, and breaking them when you can get away with it. Nuka World's looking good, and we're looking good in it.
Hey, Mason.
Hey there, you bored? Looking for something to do?
Go on.
Got word from one of our burros. One of their packmates stole from them and scurried off. We're gonna make sure no one thinks of doing that again. Take this shock collar, sneak up and slap it on when he ain't looking. Or beat him to a bloody pulp, then snap it on when he...
Can't lie. It's always just a little bit funny to see the look on their faces when they realize what's happening.
I hope you're not under the impression I do this for nothing.
The rules of the pack. You help chase down the prey, you share in the spoils. So yeah, you'll get some.
Who are we talking about here?
A nobody. Should be easy for you.
My kind of work.
Go get him.
How's it hanging?
You still up to that little task I gave you, yeah?
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day every day. Hard not to preen when you're the best, ain't it?
Don't think all this meat has domesticated us.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart.
On top of the food chain, where we belong. The whole pack is alpha now. Even cubs and pups are showing their colors these days. It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part. The pack lets it all hang out.